What's good, family? I hope y'all taking care of yourself, getting plenty of water, getting plenty of sun, everything else that comes with that. But today was my first video shoot, and I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking a lot lately about where I want to go with my music, my image, because the last thing that I want is to be what's already going on. Like, the music is horrible. I don't want to be another ratchet female rapper, because that's all that's mainstream right now. That's all that's mainstream. They glorify the ratchetness, and where is that getting us as a generation, as a whole, especially Black women? It's not serving us at all. So it's so crucial right now just to be an individual and be be yourself. And I know that being yourself and being independent takes a lot longer than a label standing behind you, or it takes a lot longer when you don't fit in. And that's okay, because if it's worth it, it's going to be a path. It's going to take time, you know? So I'm not in a rush for anything right now. I'm pretty much just, letting things happen the way they happen. I'm not in a rush, because I know at a steady pace, sooner or later, you get to the finish line, if there is a finish line. I mean, even the greatest writers or the greatest musicians, artists, they never stop. Like, they put out a great song or a great album, and they keep going, because the best is yet to come. I just got started, and I don't want to be in a category with what's going on right now. I want to be that bloom and flower that comes with a different agenda, because it's the same thing, it's the same thing, it's the same thing. And I'm fed up. I can't listen to the music that they have on now, because it's like, what is it doing for us? It's not doing anything. My music is a little raunchy and a little ratchet too, but you're not gonna catch me. I don't talk about sex in my music. I don't curse a lot. I'm not talking about get money and fuck these niggas. I don't talk about certain things. Like, yeah, I have a song or two that I'm just, but at the same time, overall, that's not the message that I want to put out to the public. That's not the message that I want to stand by. I mean, I've made songs that's like, it can be club bangers, but at the same time, that's just me having fun with my art. That's not what I stand by. That's not the majority of what I do. That's only a small percentage. So, yeah, like, we gotta do better. I mean, even the women the everyday people, like, why do y'all support this? This is not okay. I don't even have daughters, but if I did, I wouldn't even allow them to watch certain things or listen to certain things. Like, do you know that those messages are being held by your DNA and by your mind? They don't just go anywhere. You got those messages, and that was in your subconscious mind, and you can't even figure out why you can't stop singing a song or why you can't stop thinking about it, because you didn't listen to it, and now it has a hold of you. And that's why I don't listen to Doja Cat, none of that. Like, have you seen what has happened to her lately? Let that be an example for a lot of people who's just so desperate to get to Hollywood and sign contracts. That's what happens. That's the result. That's the damage. You get there, and they turn you every which way but loose. That's why I don't mind going on a steady pace that I'm going on, because as long as you're on the right path, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there. It don't matter. Easy come, easy go, every time. So you gotta be careful of what you're watching. You gotta be careful of what you're listening to. Because there is something called, I think it's backmasking or something like that, where you can fast forward a record and it has messages in it, symbolism. And that's the last thing you want to do, is listen to a song and those symbolic messages get a hold of you. All bad. So this is what I've really been brainstorming on. It's like, we have a generation of children, a generation of young women that's watching everything that we do. A nation can only rise as high as its women. So what message are we putting forth to lead them in a positive light? Because I don't see any female rappers doing it. They out here getting BBLs. They out here going against the grain with, the natural state of things. It's all about money. It's all about getting to the bag. It's all about materialistic shit. But ain't nobody talking about what we need to do to elevate as a culture, as a community, as Black people. And so many other people eat off of this shit. They eat off of it. They get a kick out of it. So, yeah, I don't care where I go with my music. I don't care how far up I go. I'm never signing to no labels. I'm not changing my image. This is what I look like. I'm gonna continue to look like this. Y'all check me out. And this is just what it's gonna be. I'm not changing. The only way I change is if I'm getting better. But ain't nobody gonna be pulling my strings. No, we ain't doing that. A lot of artists get to this industry and they're so gullible. They think they finally made it. But what is making it? It's making it based off materialistic shit. That's what's making it. Because you got some money in your pocket. Because you drive in a car that the same people that got you to where you at, the same people that supported you, don't have what you have materialistically. And then you get to where you at and you shit on the people that got you there. So what's really making it? What does the person have to do to say, okay, I made it? Because being rich always don't mean wealthy. So what's making it for real, for real? And us as black people, we have lost out on so much from being kings and queens to being bottom feeders. We think anything is making it. Long as it has to do with materialistic gain, financial gain, that's what's making it to us. Instead of a person bettering themselves spiritually. You got people that can say they made it and got ugly souls. Some of them don't even have a soul. They just out here with a shell for a body. Ugliest people you can meet. So what's making it? Ask yourself that. What does a person get to in their life? What level do they get to where they can say they made it? Excluding the money. Because this ain't got nothing to do with money. What's going to happen when the United States say, all right, so there is no more money. Y'all got to get it how y'all live, since our dollar is backed by nothing anyway. What's going to happen when that day comes? Everybody who think they made it gonna realize they ain't make it nowhere. Think about it, y'all. About to get off of here and finish enjoying my Sunday. Y'all be easy.